What's up, everyone? This is Bacon, and today we are going to be looking at the event, the Lyrical Exploration. This event is pretty straightforward. I don't think I really need to explain that much of it, but there is an interesting part. So once you complete all of these spaces for the event, you get the choice between these 4 characters. You get a chest. You can pick which one did you want to unlock. And so that's more so what I want to talk about. And then I'm going to do some summons at the end. I have actually a good amount of Stargazing cards, and I'll explain how I got those, just so you don't think it's weird that I randomly got like 100 Stargazing cards. But before we get into that, let's talk about this. So this event, you basically have 15 different quests, or whatever you want to call them, you have to complete. And you can click on them to see what, they actually are called quests. You can see what you need to do to get all of these. A lot of them, if you're just playing normally over the next week or 2 weeks, you'll probably complete almost all of these. For example, you can do 1 or 2 of these, complete 20 arena hero challenges. I'll finish that in just a few days. Acquire 2 elite or higher Mauler heroes. I'll probably do that when I summon stuff today. Send companion points. You just do that by sending your companion points every day. And so a lot of these you kind of just naturally do. And then as you complete a row, horizontal or vertical, you will get these chests that have different rewards. Well, I guess they're all diamonds, which, can't complain too much about diamonds. So once you finish a whole row, up and down or left and right, you'll get a chest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. That's like 800. That's 1,200 diamonds total. So, 1,200 diamonds for doing not really much at all is great. And then once you complete the entire thing, you get this chest. And so this is what I want to talk about. So if you're new to the game, I would highly recommend you go for Sanja. Sanja amongst these 4 is just the best hero of these 4. And there's really not a huge argument to not pick her. Even if you're really far in the game, you might just want to get Sanja if she's not fully built out. I would say if you have her like completely built out though, and you're like, I don't need any more copies of her, I would say the next one is probably going to be Oku. Oku, not the strongest wilder, but he does find, some value in a few different situations in companions, whether it's a Dream Realm or I think even an arena in a few situations, he can be valuable. So he's definitely someone that I think is not a bad choice. And then next I would pick, what is this lady's name? Desira. I want to call her Desiree. No, that's not right. Desira. She's kind of like a healer for Graveborn. Again, very niche. She's not going to be like your go-to Graveborn healer. I think Silas is really going to fill in for her there, but she does have some niche parts of the game that you can put her in. So if you happen to have Sanja and Oku fully built out, Desira is probably the next one. And then last, I would say, unfortunately, is Antandra. Antandra, I really like her kit. I think she's cool, but she's just not really finding much value in companions. So I would say that is the order of heroes you should pick. I'm honestly going to pick Sanja again, even though I have her fully built out. I'm just going to do it so I can hopefully transcend her someday. That's kind of my plan of action. So that is the Lyrical Exploration event. Not much more to talk about there. Now, if you look at this, I have 111 Stargazing scrolls. I got these because of a, basically Lilith gives out different rewards for people who participate in their events, for like content creation stuff. And so I got some currency that I can use to buy things in the game, which is pretty cool. That's what this stuff is. If you happen to see that in my other videos, basically I can use this to buy certain things. So I'm going to use the currency I get from making videos and put it into probably mostly Stargazing. So if you're seeing me with large amounts of Stargazing cards, that is why. I'm not spending my personal money, but it is, I am using this towards that, which is cool because then I can make more videos of getting more copies of some of the dimensionals and hypogene heroes and hopefully building them out a little more, because these are heroes that I think are kind of a mystery because no one really has them built out a lot, or at least most people don't. Some people do. And so I'm excited to hopefully start being able to build out some of these other heroes, but today I'm going to be using them to try to finish my Taylene. I will not get enough summons for her for getting her to 5-star unless I get insanely lucky. But that is the plan for today. And then I'm also going to summon my normal scrolls. I'll use them for... I might actually switch this to... Yeah, we'll switch this to Wilder. Hopefully get some Wilder heroes. And then that will be it for the summon. So let's go ahead and see if we can get lucky here. Or maybe I'll get the 30,000 diamonds. We'll see. But realistically, I would like to get 2 copies of Tailene. But at this rate, it is not... I was going to say it's not looking good, but there you have it. 2 copies just like that. A 3rd copy and a flail for Graveborns, which I feel like faction-specific things are pretty rare. I feel like I have like streamer luck. I know I'm not streaming, but I feel like I get lucky when I'm making videos. The helmet for Maulers, I think I can use that for... Was that a strength-based one? I don't know. Let's see what that gets me, though, for... Nice, I get 2 levels on Tailene. That's actually huge. Now I'm just 1 away, which is super exciting. I'm actually really stoked about that. Boom. Look at that. 3-star, 4-star. That is very nice. I'm actually I never get lucky with my cards, my Stargazing cards, so I'm actually really happy with that. Let's go ahead and summon this, see what I get. Odin, we'll take an Odin. He's someone that I definitely want to build out. And then let's take a look. Nope. I did not get a strength-based one. Okay. We'll put it on him, I suppose. We'll max out this bad boy. Boom. And then... I guess I have something for... Oh, okay. I thought there was... Okay, we'll put it on her for now. Boom. Okay. So, let's finish the summons. What I am looking for as far as normal summons go and wilder ones, Trisha is the one that I really want. I want to get her to 5-star. I'm just not going to say anything. I got some good luck for these pulls today, though, baby. I would be happy with just that. Oh, my gosh. I cannot believe I've pulled 2 of her and 3 Taleens, and, like, that's crazy. And a freaking Hypogene. What the frick? I am getting some good pulls today. I'm getting some mega pulls. Good lord. A second hypo. What is happening here? Did I break the system? I honestly cannot believe this. This is crazy. Oh, I thought that was another Hypogene. I was going to lose it. I don't even need to say anything else because, like, I'm just getting so lucky. I could just pull nothing for the rest of the pulls and I would be perfectly content. That is crazy. I still can't believe I just pulled back-to-back Hypogenes and 3 Taleens. And now, I think, do I need 1 more copy of her or 2? I can't remember. 1 more star, though. This is crazy. Was that? Oh, yeah. What the heck? I mean, neither of these heroes I think are crazy. I do like Khazard. I think Khazard's really cool. If I were to build one out for fun, I'd probably build him out. But let's go ahead and finish these up. and see what we get for these last 50. Kryn, what's up, Kryn? Another Anasta, we'll take it. We'll build her out. No, get out of here. Okay. Let's do the final summon. Nothing there. And then let's do the friendship companion points. There we go. Nothing. And then let's see if I can get one more copy of Trisha. I got another copy of him. Not that I want him, but all right. That is about it. I'm not using these. I'm saving my diamonds. And let's see what this puts us at. All right. I want to check out my wilders. See, I think I need one more wilder to be like 3-star or something to get my final level for my Awakened Solace. And I think I have enough of him. So let's go ahead and take a look. Let's build some of these bad boys up. There we go. Let's get some Ogi. I think it'd be so funny if they had like an awakened Ogi or something of like the feed heroes. No, I'm not buying that. Nice try. Alrighty, let's make some more fodder. And then let's see how many stars I can add. Boink. There we go. I can't remember how many stars I need, but I'm definitely going to get to 2. Is it just 2? Oh man, I thought I would have enough for at least 3. Bummer. Let's see. Let's take a look. Own Wilder Heroes with 5 stars times 8. So I really just need to get my Trisha up 1 star, realistically. I kind of just wasted all that on that guy. But I guess he is useful in maybe a few areas. Let's take a look at this. See, just from doing all those summons, I basically unlocked all these. And so, I mean, you'll just summons, ascending heroes, different things like that will unlock these. And so you'll just do that over the next 2 weeks. I wouldn't really worry too much about it, but if you want to be intentional about it, I would just look at them after about a week to make sure you're doing everything you need to do. And that is about it. But this is honestly probably my luckiest set of pulls ever. I didn't get like a 4 pull, but the back-to-back hypogenes with the double Taline followed with 1 single Taline is pretty crazy. Especially those back-to-back hypos. I don't know what the odds of that are even. I don't know if it listed here. Yeah, I don't know what the odds are, but pretty crazy. But good set of pulls today. Feel like I just made a pretty cool jump with Taline, almost maxing her out. And then I have to really think about who I want to try to build next. I don't know who I'm really thinking of, honestly. There's no one that's really standing out to me amongst the dimensionals and hypogenes. I could maybe see like the twins or Athalia. I happen to have like several copies of Athalia already. But she is someone who you really got to max out, unfortunately. And then maybe Mahira or honestly Mortis is a really good hero. I still don't have a copy of Lucretia, and I still don't have a copy of this guy, even though he just came out. So I tend to get random pulls that I just get these heroes naturally, but we'll see. But thank you guys for watching. As always, if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe below, and have a great rest of your day. Peace.